When the Crown Prince of Iran came to Israel, he stood in front of this mural. And the woman that made it happen was Ruth Wasserman. And so when this picture happened, the whole world saw that Israel is the only country in the Middle East standing with the freedom-fighting women of Iran. And it was at this moment that our friend Dan Orion realized that these murals are actually fighting anti-Semitism. And they're fighting anti-Semitism in a way that nothing else in the world seemed to do. Because it doesn't matter if the Jews stand with the gays, or Black Lives Matter, or trans, no one cares. They don't. But they do care about this. And I went to the leaders of Lebanon. DC it's the murder capital of America. And for 40 years, there have been more murderers in DC than anywhere else in the country. Now, the liberal media in America won't tell you this, but we all know it's true. All of us Americans know this is, if you want to kill someone, go to DC. This is the place where it happens. But when Trump came in, there wasn't a murder in 6 weeks for the first time ever. He militarized the whole city. So all the eyes of the world were on DC, and I prayed, I said, God, help me. And I went, no one would help me, no one. Finally, by the grace of God, I meet with the governor of Kansas, a conservative Christian. His name is Sam Brownback. And I said, here's what I'm doing. Will you please help me? And he said, I get it. What do you need? I said, I don't need a cheerleader. I need somebody like the Israelis to jump on the front line and get me a wall. And he says, I own a wall. You want my wall? I say, yes. So go to the next slide. And that's the mural in DC. It went up. It's a miracle that this went up. And this is the one that was on the Museum of Tolerance. If you go to the next slide. It's actually over this mural that Nav and I became friends, because when she heard it, even her heart was touched. One of the things they do is they will lock the doors of the all-girls schools, and they'll put poison in the vents. And they won't let the little girls leave the schools. And so the girls start vomiting and crying and diarrhea and and then they'll open the doors after 2 hours and all the girls will come screaming, running out. And the reason they do this is because they know their parents are protesting. And so they attack their children to make sure the parents don't protest. The only mural in the world that points this out is in Tel Aviv in Israel. Here you have a little girl holding a gas mask surrounded by poison. And my very favorite verse for women in the Bible is Proverbs 31:25, which says, strength and honor are her clothing, and she can laugh at the days to come. To us, this seems innocent, but the Islamic regime saw this. And the IDF and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs called me into the office again, and what did they say? We need to talk to you. The Islamic regime, go to the next one. They made a mural in response.
Oh my God.
This is in Iran right now. An Islamic Iranian man and a Palestinian man. And they used the heart. I couldn't believe they used the heart when they showed me this. And in Farsi it says, our hearts are one. And this is because of